Siasa is very sweet, let me say.
Yeah.
And that is why our former president, Daniel Toroitich Moi, he had a slogan like this: siasa mbaya,
maisha mbaya.
Siasa mzuri, maisha mzuri. So, if we will have good politics, then for sure we'll have good life. Because it's not even about having very many buildings to be seen that you have developed. But I want to develop this humanity from bottom up. Bottom up is our slogan also.
Just UDA. Like the UDA slogan.
Yes, bottom up. So, humanity, when you develop a humanity from bottom, that is like, let me just, a very simple language. If somebody has gone to primary and then goes to secondary, and then after secondary maybe university, and then from there he's employed. What will happen with the person who is employed? You will have money. We need to change politics of Baringo from the time of our great leaders. There is something which I don't like. Let me say it without lying.
What is that?
Something known as handout or hand to mouth. Our people, sorry to say, value the money you give so much than the money that they will receive when they are earning or when they are empowered. So politicians will come, so many now. Some will borrow loans. Some will do fundraisings.
Which are happening right now.
Yeah.
Dinner plates.
Of course, yeah. It is very expensive. Politics is very expensive because you need transport, you need branding, you need to visit the people, and sometimes you don't go empty-handed. Maybe there are some basic needs. Even maybe somebody is sick, or maybe there is a bereavement somewhere. You cannot say you're not going to give.
Yeah.
But there is this issue whereby maybe somebody can stay somewhere, and because you don't even you don't see them, they tell you we are around 10 and we are doing campaign for you. Send us money.
Yep.
And if you don't do that, you'll see a message which will come, which is not very appealing. So what am I trying to say? We need to change that because it is better to teach somebody how to fish than giving fish. Let me say for a very good example. If you educate your son, and this son of yours finishes school, and maybe through an influential politician assisted you for employment, what will happen? The young man maybe will be earning like 100,000 a month. And 100,000 a month will be able to sort out the school fees of the other siblings, and will be able to make this man also live happily. He will be able to get married. He'll be able to construct his house, and he become very dependent. Yeah. And like now, I come as a politician, I tell you, vote for me, and then I give you 1,000, and then after giving you 1,000, you remain at home forever. So you end up drinking, you end up getting frustrated and all those. So we want to change those kind of politics in Baringo.
Look at this scenario. When you attend a board meeting, what do you get to be given? Assuming you are a member of a given board, or you attend a training in Mombasa, you mnapewa nini?
Okay, I have been also a board member for several high schools.
Ndio nauliza, wewe ukienda your training Mombasa, what do you get?
Okay, what they will give?
They'll give you an allowance, a per diem.
Yeah. And that one is something which is recorded. It's not like something which is done in a hidden way.
Let's bring it to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think like a common mwananchi.
Yes.
You announced today that you're going to my polling station, Sabur. That is where I vote.
Yeah, Sabur, yeah.
Sabur is in Kimale location. So you announced today that Mheshimiwa Caroline Kiplagat Ruto atakuwa kesho Sabur kukutana na wananchi. Mimi nimeacha shamba yangu, huyu akaacha ng'ombe, tukakuja kukusikiza. 2 hours of your time, then you leave.
Okay, can I ask you a very simple question? I want to take you back to Kabarnet.
Yes.
And because you have that picture very clearly. Who paid those young people who were in Kabarnet? And even some of them, they were fainting.
Ni nyinyi ndio mliwapea pesa, waende huko.
Nobody, you could not afford to pay all those people. What I know, those people came because they loved Deputy President so much. So and when they see him there, and they knew that even also other politicians were coming, they were coming because they are seeing those people as they are bringing hope to their lives. Yeah. So they were very much encouraged when they were there. But I'm very sure even some of them use their money. Like even for me, I can say, for many times I have been also in active politics, even if I have been a nurse at the same time, also a preacher. I have been in active politics. And sometimes when I see somebody who is focused, we do campaign for them and we use even our money. We use our money, we use our resources, we use our time to convince. There is no politician today in Baringo can say, I have ever asked for money. I think they are saying, there's no time I've asked any politician for money. Yes, in quest for me to vote them in. No. So even Baringo also, we need to have such like kind of people. Like now, politics is very expensive. We need well-wishers. We need those who we call supporters. And even who can support you? They can even fuel your car when they hear you are coming somewhere. Tell them we are going where today. Then they fuel your car.
And that can only happen in an empowered society.
Hata
mimi sahi uniambie nikupee 10,000,
it will be hard. So you see, that's what I want to do. I want to empower people so that next time they're not going to wait for handouts. You see, they don't have anything to do and they have nothing actually. Most of them, they don't have kabisa. So wanategemea hiyo, hata kama ni kidogo, they will appreciate.
Well, I think that is elaborate. We will need to take a break, but before we go on a break,